Yung anak mo, pinuputol ang pagsasalita mo mid-sentence dahil nakatutok ang mga mata sa phone screen. Yung kapitbahay mo, pumili ng brand new motorcycle, mangutang kaysa i-enroll ang anak niya sa kolehiyo. Yung isang botante, pinili ang kandidato dahil lang siya ang pinaka-visible online. Yung driver, sumulyap lang sa notification sa social media kaya hindi napansing nag-red light na pala ang trapiko. Yung bumili ng flagship phone ng kaskas credit card kahit nanggagapang na sa pambayad ng renta at grocery. Yung shopper, umorder ng gamit online dahil lang may kumikislap na flash sale banner kahit hindi naman kailangan. Yung empleyado, nagche-check ng email sa hapagkainan kaysa makipagkwentuhan sa sarili niyang pamilya. O yung isang tao na naniwala agad sa isang shocking headline nang hindi man lang binabasa ang mismong balita at source nito. Hindi ito simpleng aksidente ng makabagong mundo. Ito ay malinaw na senyales na ang algorithms na ang nagkokontrol at ang social programming ay gumagana at nakapagmamanipula na. Welcome back to the Sovereign Mind. Before we step into today's analysis, I want to express my deepest gratitude for the overwhelming warmth, active participation, and truly inspiring messages you have shared following our two first episodes. Reading your comments, seeing your thoughtful reflections, and engaging in these high-level discussions prove that there is a vast community of mind-sovereign individuals in the Philippines and beyond, looking past the noise to seek true substance. Thank you for standing with us on this journey. If you haven't yet, make sure to join our direct messenger broadcast channel, link pinned in the comments, via our Facebook page, The Sovereign Mind, which I'm happy to report stands at 1.1 million total followers to date. It is our direct, unfiltered line to share real-time media analysis, behind-the-scene insights from crowd science, and episode alerts directly to your messenger inbox without algorithmic interference. Also, follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ed Cordevilla. Now, let's begin today's deep dive. If episode 1 defined the master script and episode 2 exposed the digital greed programming your daily reality, today in episode 3 we move from diagnosis to defense and ultimately to design. In chapter 3 of my upcoming book, Crowd Science: Algorithms for Individual Sovereignty, we focus on the roadmap deciphering the social code. I'm Edwin Cordevilla. As an award-winning journalist, author, and former university lecturer in literature, I have spent decades analyzing the mechanics of language, crowd psychology, and social engineering. As a strategic advisor, I've helped steer national political campaigns, including 2 successful Philippine presidential bids, and managed corporate communications at the highest levels. My career centers on a single focus: understanding how public narratives are compiled, framed, and deployed to direct human behavior. Most people move through life as passive users. They scroll, react, click, buy, outrage, and comply, never once stopping to look at the underlying code executing inside their minds. But the moment you learn to read the architecture of influence, your entire relationships with the world changes. You stop being a passive user of the system and you become a system analyst. Today, I want to share 2 real-world stories from the ground level in the Philippines that illustrate exactly how this code operates, for better and for worse. Let's start in passing. Consider Nanay Rosa. She runs a small neighborhood sari-sari store. Between serving customers, she does what millions of us do. She scrolls through social media on her phone while watching video clips. An advertisement pops up. It features a highly recognizable, trusted national news anchor announcing an exclusive government subsidy program with instant cash rewards for small business owners. Now, let's look at the 2 ways this script plays out. The passive user. A passive user sees the familiar face of the broadcaster, feels an immediate surge of hope, and clicks the link without thinking. The landing page is built using aggressive dark patterns, a flashing red timer warning that only 12 slots remain in Pasig City, alongside fake live comments showing other Filipinos claiming they just received 5,000 pesos. Under emotional pressure, Nanay Rosa inputs her full personal details and pays a small processing fee via her digital wallet. The payload is delivered. Her money is gone. Now, let's look at the systems analyst perspective. Suppose Nanay Rosa has activated what we call a functional media literacy firewall. She doesn't just swallow the content, she audits the data packet. First, technique recognition. She immediately identifies the artificial urgency trigger. Only 12 slots remain, and recognizes it as a classic psychological tactic designed to bypass your rational mind. Second, auditing tainted data. She looks closer at the video and notices a micro delay. The anchor's audio is slightly out of sync with their lip movements. She spots the signature of an AI deepfake. Third, system check. Instead of executing the script, She pauses, closes the application, and verifies the information directly on an official government portal. By deconstructing the narrative construction, she acts as an active administrator of her own consciousness. She stops the malicious payload before it breaches her security. But deciphering the social code isn't just about defense. It is also about understanding how to re-engineer human behavior for genuine, positive transformation. Let's travel to a densely populated coastal barangay in Cavite. For years, local youth organizers struggled with plastic waste clogging their waterways. The traditional approach was simple. Pass out warning flyers, post angry banners, and threaten residents with municipal fines. It failed completely. Why? Because it relied on passive authoritarian scripts that people instinctively ignore or resist. So the organizers changed their strategy. They stopped lecturing and began practicing behavioral architecture. They launched a gamified community initiative called Trash to Pantry. They established collection points where residents could exchange specific weight of segregated plastic bottles for fresh vegetables, eggs, or instant coffee sachets. Look at the mechanics at work here. Positive reinforcement. Instead of leveraging shame or legal fear, they created an immediate, tangible value exchange. Ethical auditing. They maintained absolute transparency. The leaders documented exactly how the collected plastic was resold to recycling facilities to fund the food supply. System output. Within weeks, the default habit of the entire neighborhood shifted. Children and adults were actively scouring the streets for plastic. This brings us to a fundamental law of Chapter 3 of my upcoming book, Crowd Science: Algorithms for Individual Sovereignty. Mass programming is not inherently evil. The architecture of influence is a tool. When communicators execute ethical code, they can synchronize community energy to drive real civic updates. Reclaiming your mental sovereignty is only the first step. The ultimate purpose of mastering influence is learning how to direct human consciousness toward unity, understanding, and global harmony. That vision is at the heart of my literary initiative, the 10,000 Lines Project for World Peace. More than a book, it is a global poetic movement designed to elevate human resonance above the noise of conflict and division. When we heal the individual mind, we begin to heal the collective world. Discover the project, read the verses, and join the movement for global peace. You may email your inquiries at edcordevilla@gmail.com. As part of our commitment to independent thought and creative expression, every episode of The Sovereign Mind features an original painting from an outstanding Filipino artist. Today's featured artwork on display in our studio, titled Shipyard, is an 8x10 watercolor painting, first exhibited at the Galleria Buenos Artes in Quezon City. When you collect a featured piece, the proceeds directly support the production of this independent series and directly empower the artist who created it. You may email The Sovereign Mind at edcordevilla@gmail.com for inquiries. Whether you are dismantling a digital trap designed to steal your hard-earned money, or structuring a community movement that cleans up a barangay, the lesson remains identical. You cannot afford to live as an unblinking, passive consumer of daily inputs. When you learn how the code is compiled, when you master technique recognition, data auditing, and behavioral architecture, you stop being manipulated by the system. You gain the power to safeguard your mind, protect your family, and reshape your community. Decipher the code. Stand sovereign. Stay super. I'm Edwin Cordevilla, and this is The Sovereign Mind.